What if I told you that one of the highest paid players on the Green Bay Packers, a guy making $96 million, could not only be cut this offseason, but could end up lining up against us twice a year? Wearing a Detroit Lions jersey, yeah, that nightmare scenario is very real right now. What's up, Packers Nation? This is Victor, and you're watching Packers Nation Report. Your home for real Packers talk. No sugarcoating, no fake optimism. Before we dive into this one, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel, because we are on the road to an incredible 2,000 subscribers, and every single one of you matters. Let's get into it. Setting the context, the 2025 season was a disappointment. Let's just call it what it was. No 10-win season. Another first-round playoff exit. And worst of all, blowing an 18-point second-half lead to the Chicago Bears in the wild-card round. For the second straight year, going home early. That loss forced some uncomfortable conversations in Green Bay. And one of the biggest names now under the microscope. Rashan Gary, Air Eyes Han, Gary Production vs. Contract, let's be fair first. Rashan Gary did not have a bad season statistically. In 2025, 7.5 sacks, 54 quarterback pressures, 17 starts, still only 28 years old. Those are solid numbers. But here's the problem, Packers fans. Solid is not good enough when you're on a $96 million contract. Gary carries a $28 million cap hit, and the Packers could save up to $19.5 million in cap space if they move on from him. When you're paying edge rusher money like that, you're expecting game-wrecking dominance, and honestly, we didn't get it. Too many games where he disappeared. Too many moments where we needed a strip sack, a clutch pressure, and it just didn't happen. The Detroit Lions threat. Now here's where this gets scary. If the Packers cut Rashan Gary, there's a very real belief around the league that he could stay right here in the NFC North with the Detroit Lions. Imagine that for a second. Rashan Gary, lining up across from Aidan Hutchinson, one side. Hutchinson, already one of the most dangerous edge rushers in football. Other side, Gary, experienced, explosive, knows our offense inside and out. That's a problem. Detroit wouldn't have to pay Gary anywhere near that $28 million cap hit. And there's even a Michigan connection there that could make the move feel natural for him. You're basically handing a division rival, a battle-tested pass rusher with 7 years of NFL experience. Why this makes sense for Detroit from Detroit's perspective. This would be a smart, calculated move. They may lose Alquadin Muhammad in free agency. They need pass rush depth. They need veterans who understand divisional football. Gary has 4 seasons with 7.5 sacks experience against the Bears, Vikings, and Packers playoff reps, and he wouldn't break the bank on the open market. That's the kind of move that contenders make. The Packers' dilemma. So now the Packers are stuck with a brutal question. Do you 1. Keep Rashan Gary and hope he finally plays like an elite $96 million edge rusher? Or 2. Cut him, save cap space, and risk watching him terrorize Jordan Love twice a year? Because make no mistake, if Gary goes to Detroit and starts producing at a high level, this front office is going to hear about it every single week. I'll say this, Packers Nation, Rashan Gary is still a good player, but good isn't enough when you're trying to win championships. If Green Bay keeps him, he has to become a difference maker again. No excuses. If they move on, they better have a clear plan to replace that production and reinforce the pass rush immediately. Now I want to hear from you. Should the Packers keep Rashan Gary, restructure him, or cut him, and move on? And how would you feel if he ended up in Detroit? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Packers Nation. After all the noise, the criticism, the hot seat talk, and the frustration from this season, the Green Bay Packers just sent a very clear message to the entire NFL. Matt Lafleur is not going anywhere. Multi-year extension. Full commitment. And a decision that's already splitting the fan. Was this the right move, or are the Packers doubling down at the wrong time? I'm Victor. This is Packers Nation Report. And before we get into it, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel, because we're chasing an insane goal of 2,000 subscribers, and every single one of you helps. Let's talk about it. The news on Saturday, the Green Bay Packers officially announced they have signed head coach Matt Lafleur to a multi-year contract extension. This comes right after a frustrating 2025 season, where the Packers finished 9-7-1 and were eliminated in the wildcard round by the Chicago Bears, a division rival, which made it hurt even more. A lot of fans were questioning the direction of the team, but the front office made it clear. They believe in Matt Lafleur's track record. Now let's talk facts, because context matters. Since taking over as head coach in 2019, the Packers have had only one losing season under Matt Lafleur, 2021, 8-9. Outside of that, his first 3 seasons were historic. 2019, 13-3 2020, 13-3 2021, 13-4, that's 3 straight 13-win seasons, and 3 straight NFC North titles. That kind of success does not happen by accident. The playoff frustration, but here's the part fans are right to bring up. In his first 2 seasons, Green Bay reached the NFC Championship game and lost both times. Since then, they haven't been back. Under Lafleur, the Packers have missed the playoffs only once, but they've had early exits the last few years, including back-to-back wildcard losses. So the big question is fair. Has this team hit its ceiling with Matt Lafleur? The number that changes everything. Here's the stat that puts everything into perspective. Matt Lafleur enters next season with a career record of 76 wins, 40 losses, and 1 tie as head coach of the Packers. That's over a 65% winning percentage. One of the best starts to a head coaching career in NFL history, all while navigating a quarterback transition after Aaron Rodgers that matters. My honest take as a fan, I'll be honest with you, Packers Nation. I understand the frustration, I understand the playoff anger. That Bears loss still stings, but you don't move on from a head coach like this unless you're 100% sure you have something better lined up. Matt Lafleur has proven he can build a top-tier offense, he can win consistently in the regular season, he can develop quarterbacks, and he keeps Green Bay competitive every single year. Now the pressure changes. This extension sends a clear message. It's time to take the next step. Now I want to hear from you. Do you agree with extending Matt Lafleur, or do you think the Packers should have gone in a different direction? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe to Packers Nation, report, and help us reach that 2,000 subscriber milestone. I'm Victor, and as always, go Pack Go.